Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am starting to declutter and organize my makeup, so I figured I would film a makeup collection video along the way. Today I'm only going to focus on eyeshadow palettes because I don't want the video to be too long. I do have a good mix of drugstore and high-end eyeshadow palettes, so hopefully there's a little bit of something for everybody. I do want to start off by showing you how I organize and store my makeup. Okay, so this is where I keep my makeup that I use very frequently or I want to be easy to access. I do believe you can purchase this on Amazon, so if you are interested, I'm going to leave a link below the video in the description box. But there's plenty of room on the top for lip products, and then I keep a lot of other products in here. There's plenty of space, and I love that it's convenient and I can move. Other places I store makeup are in these bins right here. I found these at Target. I'm going to start off by going over my high-end eyeshadow palettes. The first two here are both by Tarte, and they're kind of in a similar collection. So this one here is the Man Eater palette, and then the second one is the Leave Your Mark eyeshadow palette. The reason I really love both of these is because they're so small and compact. So they're great for travel or just throwing in your purse. Okay, so here is the Man Eater palette. The shades in this palette are perfect for every day. I feel like this is my go-to palette for an everyday basis just because you can definitely work with these colors for the daytime if you want something very natural, or you can build it up to be a little bit more dramatic. The second one here is Leave Your Mark. The packaging and pattern on these palettes are so cute, which is always a bonus, and it comes with a good size mirror. Again, these are perfect everyday shades, and another thing I love about these two palettes is that there's an extra amount of highlighter, which I think is great because this is a shade I usually run out of first, and I'm more likely to use it every single day. The next two high-end eyeshadow palettes I have are the Lorac Pro Original and the Lorac Pro 3 palette. So here is the original. You guys probably definitely recognize this one. It's very, very popular, and that's definitely for good reason. These shadows in here are very, very creamy and pigmented and super easy to blend out. Between the two, I probably prefer this one. However, the Lorac Pro 3 palette is just as beautiful. These have a lot more like neutral, natural kind of earthy tones, which are great as well. Next up, I have the Laura Mercier Exotics Redefined palette. I do have an entire video dedicated to this palette if you are interested. So here are the shades up close. Something I really like about this palette is the fact that every single shimmer here up top has a matching matte shade in the bottom, which is super cool. Again, very great formula and such a good variety of colors. Next up is the original Naked by Urban Decay. I do not have any of the other palettes in this collection, but I really, really love the original. So I love the packaging on this one. It's magnetic, has a good size mirror, and then what's nice about this palette is that it comes with a good size quality brush. Once again, it has a lot of neutral, natural tones, which as you can tell by now are the kind of shades I gravitate towards. These next three palettes are also by Tarte, and I got these in a limited edition holiday gift set. So since it's limited edition, you probably would not be able to find this anywhere, but what I love is that it comes with a cool tone, a more rosy tone, and then a warm gold tone set. It also includes a blush for each kit, and of course, if you guys have tried Tarte, you know that their eyeshadows are really, really great quality. The last high-end palette I have is the Violet Voss and Laura Lee collaboration. If you guys watch Laura Lee, you probably recognize this palette. So this one here has a ton of really fun, unique shades that I didn't have prior to this palette. Typically, these aren't shades I normally use, but I notice whenever I apply shades from this palette, I actually get a lot of compliments. There's a lot of orange tones, some fun shimmers here, as well as some greens. But I actually really, really like this palette. That was all for my high end. Now I'm gonna move on to drugstore. So to start off for drugstore products, I have 3 of the Nudes palettes by Maybelline. You guys probably recognize these palettes as well. So between these 3 palettes, the original Nudes is definitely my favorite. This one has a lot of natural neutral tones, which are perfect for every day. The second one here is the Blushed Nudes. As the name implies, these are a bit more rosy and pink toned. The third one is the Graffiti Nudes palette. This one has a lot of very fun, bright colors. For me personally, I don't like to use these colors very often, and that is why I chose to get a drugstore palette rather than something more expensive, because I don't use it very frequently. But these are definitely fun for special occasions. This next drugstore product is one that you can buy at Ulta. If you guys watch Carly Bible, I'm sure you know about her collaboration with BH Cosmetics. This palette is super affordable. I seriously think it's like $12, and it has such gorgeous, pretty shades. I love these. A lot of natural mauve tones and a lot of light shimmers. I also love that it comes with 4 really pretty highlight colors. Next is the Sephora brand eyeshadow palette. This is called More Than Meets the Eye. So this palette is super gorgeous. I love how all the large shades in the middle are all matte and neutral tones, and then they keep all the little small ones on the side as shimmers and super bright fun colors. Even though it's more affordable and it's the Sephora brand, the quality of these shadows is actually really, really great. The last palette I have is the Maybelline and Gigi Hadid collaboration. That would be the Jet Setter palette. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I'm actually not as happy with this palette as I thought I would be. If I could go back, I would not repurchase this palette. It only has a few shadows here, but overall, I just think it's overpriced for what you are getting. Okay, so those are all of the eyeshadow palettes I own at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to link as many products as I can in the description box. And once again, if you liked that makeup organizer I showed at the beginning, I'm going to have that linked down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheVivaDiva as well. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you until next time. Bye!